Welcome to another episode, everyone. Latinos for Trump. Listen up. Your own people has a message for you.
Well, personally, I don't really want any more immigrants here. I don't want any more legal immigrants, and I don't want any more illegal immigrants. We have enough people as it is. Well, because it makes Americans suffer. It not only affects the culture, so it changes the demographics of the country, which will affect the white people who live in this country.
Thank you for being honest. And this video that I'm making is not even for white people. It's for you Latinos for Trump. The ones that claim that all white MAGA, Donald Trump, and his administration, they're not against us Latinos. They're just against illegals. No. They are against this country not being predominantly white. And that is the reason why Donald Trump is bringing over white people from South Africa into this country. And from the get-go, as soon as they arrive to this country, they get a visa and they get government aid so that their start in this country is off to a really good start. Oh, Ricardo, but they're coming over seeking asylum because they're oppressed over in South Africa. Meanwhile, they are removing brown people that came from Latin American countries on asylum as refugees. They are removing their asylum and deporting them. A very large percentage of brown people from Latin American countries that came here as refugees, they've already been deported. Many of them that already get...
Yes, of course, and this is very true. And this is, of course, Ricardo Ignacio, the Ricardo Ignacio podcast. Shout out to this individual. And it is indeed true that these European foreigners come over here all of the time. They get visas, they get government aid, and they have European foreigners from all over Europe that migrate over here illegally. And they are not being deported. They're still right here in the country. Not only are they not being deported, but no one is making a fuss about the fact that they are not being deported or asking them to leave the country or asking the government to deport them. The Latinos are not even making a fuss about the fact that these European immigrants are over here illegally and you guys are not deporting them, but you're deporting us. They're too busy focused on hating black people.
Their U.S. citizenship. Their citizenship got removed and they've been deported. The problem in this country is not illegal immigration. The problem, or rather, their problem is there is too many brown people in this country. That's the problem. Do you know how many white people from Australia and from European countries come to this country illegally and live here illegally? And yet, when they say, if you look illegal, we can pull you over to make sure that you're not illegal. And somehow, some way, looking illegal just happens to look like this. As if only people that look like this are undocumented, came to this country illegally. And like she said, it's not about coming here legally or illegally. It is about keeping America white. This video is for Latinos for Trump. I hope that you know that when you voted for Trump, you voted for white supremacy to reign. And when I say reign, I mean reign as in R-E-I-G-N. But I also mean reign because ICE is gonna rain on you. And you voted for it. And you know what's the worst part about ICE raining on you? Is the fact that if you look like this and you get targeted by ICE, 9 times out of 10, that ICE agent is also gonna look like this. So it looks.
So he's also going to look like you, the same individual who's going to beat you up, stomp you down, cuff you up, take you to a detention center, deport you from the country, even though you've been over here for 40 years. Is the same individual who looks like you because he wants his proximity to whiteness as well. That's what happens when this is a part of your culture and everyone adapts to it. Then you can't determine the outcome. You can't pick and choose who adopts this mentality and who doesn't. The ICE agents have the same mentality as the white supremacists. This is what your culture, apparently, according to you all, has been teaching. And you certainly voted against your own interests. Your own interests. That's the bottom line. You voted against what is best for yourself. Many people did. And they're all regretting their vote. Too late. We tried to tell you.
Like, it's not only white people that are white supremacists that want to keep this country white, but also you Latinos want to make sure you help white people keep this country white and get rid of the brown. Because every single time, never mind white people not wanting us here, every single time that I see a Latino getting on a video and talking about, oh, I'm Mexican, but I also don't want the Mexicans to come here illegally. I want to ask, how do you feel about the white people from European countries that come here illegally? Because it only seems like you have a problem with people that look like you coming to this country. It seems that your problem is not illegal immigration. It seems that your problem is seeing more people that look like you come into this country, legal or illegal. You are a white supremacist that wants to see this country being white. I have yet to see one Latino for Trump complain about the fact that Latinos that are U.S. citizens, that although came from a Latin American country, whether seeking asylum as refugees, and then acquired their U.S. citizenship and still got deported under Trump's administration, and you are perfectly fine with that. Meanwhile, you have nothing to say about the fact that Trump is bringing over all these white folks from South Africa and from Ukraine to this country. Not only just bringing them here, but making sure they start off with plenty of government aid. Isn't that?
Well, that's just bad. That's just sad. Is this true? It would appear so. That you are allowing the government, allowing Donald Trump to import immigrants over here, give them a head start, not deport them, immigrants of European descent, and yet they are brutalizing you all and deporting you even though you voted for Trump. And you're not making an outcry about it. You're on TV talking about it's okay if they deport some of my people. They should not be here illegally anyway. But you're not saying this about all of these other groups who are here illegally. That's just sad. You all are going to get a rude wake-up call, a rude awakening that you're going to come to understand what we have been understood, that you can never be one of them. You will never be welcome to the party, ever. You're going to find that out the hard way, clearly.
What white Americans complain about all the time? All these Mexican, these people from Latin America are coming here and getting all this government aid. No, they're not. You know what they're actually doing? They're coming here and working and paying all these taxes, but never ever getting any tax returns. Meanwhile, all these white folks from South Africa that are being brought here and all the benefits that they're going to be receiving from the start, none of you have anything to say about it. And this is not surprising coming from white folks. And as much as I want to sit here and say, but it is very surprising and shocking that this is also coming from Latinos. But unfortunately, it's not shocking and surprising either. Because the reality is that Latinos, as a collective, they seek white validation, white alignment, and as a whole, they uphold white supremacy. So it makes complete sense that when Latinos for Trump say things like, oh yeah, get them illegals out of here, they're only referring to people that look like them, that come from Latin American countries, and never, ever, ever are referring to the white people of European countries that come here illegally. Not only that, but the white people that Trump's administration is bringing here. People need to study this. For when you watch my video and I say that Latinos as a collective uphold white supremacy, you understand what I mean.
We understand, Ricardo. We get you, brother. You just broke it down. How can we not understand that? It was just made explicitly clear, according to the narrator, Ricardo, and I second that these individuals have nary a problem with the European immigrants coming over here to the country illegally. And they have been in this country illegally for a long time. Many still come daily. And yet they are brutalizing and deporting Hispanics. And the people who are brutalizing and deporting the Hispanics are not saying anything about it, or not doing anything about the fact that these other groups are also here illegally. This is mind-boggling. Can't sit around and wait for someone else to do the work, but there you have it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Again, that's Ricardo Ignacio Podcast. Check him out. He said what he had to say. He's constantly calling out individuals. I'm sure he's calling out other individuals as well. I don't know, but it seems that his focus is indeed on Latinos. And he said what he said, that these individuals are not saying anything about these other immigrant groups. Nothing. That's just astounding and befuddling to me. How can this be? It does not make any sense. What is the reason for this? You all let me know in the comments. Stay safe and stay free, people.